Today we're going to talk about za'atar. This is something that I grew up with. I'm of Lebanese descent, and I grew up with a lot of Lebanese flavors in my home. And za'atar, specifically just with olive oil for dunking bread, was one of the things that I ate anytime we went out for Lebanese food. Also, we did a lot at home. There's so many different ways to use it that are traditional, and then there are the ways that we use it at Botanica. It's a really elemental flavor in our pantry, and it's actually both a spice blend and the spice itself. Za'atar, as we're talking about it, always refers to the blend, which has the wild herb za'atar, plus sesame seeds, some sumac, a little sea salt. It's really, really herbaceous and green tasting, and also nutty from toasted sesame seeds. It's one of our sort of foundation spices that we say, keep these in your pantry and you'll always be able to make very simple food, just a little more exciting, a little more beautiful, a little more flavorful. Za'atar olive oil sea salt as a dip for bread, crudité. So simple, very, very classic. Had it at the beginning of every meal at my favorite Lebanese restaurant growing up. Can't go wrong putting that out as a way to start. Garnishing cheese with za'atar. Traditional Lebanese thing is fresh cheese rolled in za'atar. Get some feta, sprinkle it with a ton of za'atar, a bit of olive oil, garnish it with some fresh herbs. That's also a really beautiful starter. One of our beloved vinaigrettes from Botanica is a za'atar vinaigrette. We always used it to dress our version of a fattoush salad. A fattoush is a classic Lebanese salad that's distinguished by having lots of sumac in the dressing and also being crunchy. Our take uses sumac, but really stars za'atar, actually the two of them together. And we're going to make those za'atar croutons and put them into that salad for just an extra level of crunch and another way to incorporate that toasty, nutty, green za'atar flavor. We love to make za'atar croutons. So you can use day-old rustic bread. You can even grind it into coarse breadcrumbs. We also use our leftover laffa from the restaurant. Chop that up and toast it with lots of olive oil and a little sea salt. That at the end, just shower it with za'atar until it's really, really coated, and it makes these delicious za'atar croutons. So for this take on a fattoush, I have za'atar croutons, olive oil and lots of sea salt. Basically, just a different way to get za'atar bread and olive oil into your mouth. Some really pretty pink chicories and radicchio for a little lettucey crunch, and also a little bit of mustard frill. This salad is just meant to be really bright and fresh and crunchy. So it's early spring here in LA, so some of the crunchy things we have are cucumbers and sprouted cauliflower. So we're just rolling with that. Za'atar vinaigrette. Za'atar and salad dressing. So good. Lastly, that same vinaigrette is really great for roasting vegetables. I love roasting radishes in it. You just toss your vegetables in the vinaigrette, throw them in a hot oven, 400, 450, and roast them until they're just a little caramelized but still have some bite. And that's such a beautiful way to have really, really flavorful, seasoned roasted vegetables that you can then eat plain. You can put on a tartine, you can use in a salad or on top of grains. It's a lovely, lovely way to prep them. When in doubt, we shower something with za'atar and it just tastes amazing.